Hello fellow wargamers, this is Tommy from 40K on a ping pong table, and today we're going to be learning how to make some scrapyard terrain out of some old spurs. So what we need for this is some pliers or some other thing to cut the spurs with, some tin foil, and of course some spurs. The ones I am using today are just going to be a small one like this, and then a large sheet from the Dark Vengeance set, which, by the way, was great fun. So what you first want to do is, this is going to be your base. But you want to build everything on this on the tinfoil sheet. This is going to be your base. And then you're going to take this sheet, this spur, and you want to probably cut it up in about 4 sections. So about right there, and about right there. About in the middle, making in quarters. So I've done that with these bits, right here. So that worked pretty well, and then you're pretty much just going to want to try to put them up, kind of like a teepee, over this, in any way really possible. They don't have to be the most secure, and they try to avoid making them look kind of like they're supposed to be that way, because this is going to be scrapyard, just kind of like the way everything falls. And you're going to just kind of get like just a little mob right there, all connected kind of on a base. Just whatever you really want. And then we're going to take that to the oven. Okay, now we're back with the oven section. For this one, what we're going to want to do is we're going to just put it in the oven. Mine is now set for 250 Fahrenheit. So we're just going to push it in. Simply, just kind of like a baking show. Close this and set it for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, we'll check on it and see what needs to be done. So after it has gone for about 10 minutes at 250 degrees Fahrenheit, we're going to pull it out. And just using like an oven mitt or something of the sort, you're going to push it onto some sort of way to carry it, push it back, and you are done, and you have just this little kind of piece of wreckage, it looks like. So now we're going to go into painting. And we're back for the final bit of it, just preparation. There we have this bloodless now, nice. And to disconnect it from the tinfoil, which you probably don't want it coming with, you're just going to have to like slowly take it off. Look at any bits at the bottom, and this is what you end up with. Pretty much, just kind of like, just looks like a molten mess. Good thing for scrapyards. This can also be done if you maybe want to throw, like, maybe if you have some extra bits in there, like a torso, you can just throw that in there. Looks like your torso is just decaying with them. So, there's a few things you can do with it now. You can leave it like it is. It looks pretty good for a scrapyard, or you can paint it in any way you really like. What I did is I painted it with spray paint. I really like spray paint. I like how it can be done quickly. It could just boom, like this took me like 5 seconds, pretty much. Well, what you can do with this is what I did was I just did a straight black coat, and then I just mixed it with some brown and then a tiny bit of red to give it that kind of that rustic tint. So this is what you do now, and this is great for scrapyards or anything. If you want to just for some reason melt something over it, just poof, just melt. And as you can see, we had it kind of like stacked up, kind of like a teepee of some sort, and now it is just all flat. So that is the end of the tutorial. If you like what you see and you want to see more and just keep updated every day, subscribe. We won't be putting up too much, and I hope you guys like what happened. See you next time, Wargamers.